Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. I know it's been a while since I've played some ranked here, but I kind of dropped all the way to like 1520, and then I climbed my way back up to 1725. So we're going to restart the video now, and let's see what we can get. And we get a match pretty fast, and it's Northeast God new account. Yeah, I don't know about this player. I've heard some rumblings, potentially about them being a Cheeto, but yeah, not too sure if they are or not. Um, well, as you guys know on this channel, I do have a very clear problem of going South Australia on Wa and Wa on South Australia. So, I think it's more Wa on this one. But, yeah, let's see. Soil's a bit more red. Yeah, it was Wa there. We do pick up some points. Yeah, not too sure about this player. I guess we'll see how they play in this game, and we'll make a determination based off of that. But considering they're not banned yet, I would say maybe not as suspicious as I might think. I don't know. Anyway, we do have what looks like maybe a Croatia here with the rounded poles in the antenna. I guess it could be Italy as well. I think Croatia makes more sense with this kind of landscape here, like the big mountains in the background on the coast. But yeah, let's just try something over here, and we'll just hedge it out a little bit. What are my other options here? It could be like Monty? No, it was just Greece with not wooden poles there. So yeah, he goes for the same guess as me, which I think makes a lot of sense. I mean Greece made a lot of sense too, and that was my first thought. But then the poles on the side didn't necessarily fit for me, as we do get a Quebec with the Quebec bollard there. So where do I want to go here? It looks a bit more northern. Like, do I ever go? Do we ever just hedge and go a bit more north here? It could be. I don't think it's Val d'Or, however you pronounce that, but yeah, it should be Quebec. Could be Gaspé maybe on the peninsula here. I'm not too sure. Let's find out where this one is. I can't say my Canada is one of my stronger countries. Yeah, it was on Gaspé there, right actually by Gaspé. So yeah, it does make sense with the hilliness. I think we lose a little bit of points, but no big deal on no multis here, as we do get what I would wager is probably a Sulawesi here. We have some banana plants. Yeah, with the symmetrical pole, we should probably be in central Gorontalo or North Sulawesi, most likely. If we are here, I don't see anything really pointing me away from it, so I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to just go for the water hedge. I hope it's not Sumatra, though, because I think that's the other option here. But yeah, I've never really been good at Indo, and it's definitely a country I need to learn. I started learning Russia the other day, so hopefully Indo is soon on the list, but we'll see. It was Maluku there. Okay. It was a little bit off. So yeah, it does make sense, but yeah. I'll just never recognize the Maluku coverage, I guess. I guess I'm just yeah, just not that guy when it comes to Indo. All right, we do get what looks like a Colombia here. We have some crosses and the yellow plates. Let's see, where do we want to go here? I think it feels like quite flat, maybe a bit more northern, so I think I'm going to go like Plato here. Doesn't look like we're too in the mountains. It could just be Barranquilla or Cartagena. Should I go? I mean, this grid actually looks quite good. So I think I'm going to risk it, and let's go for it. Because the angle kind of worked. Okay, never mind. It was Barranca Bermeja there, and yeah, he's just going in the middle of the mountains. Unfortunately, works out for him. It was quite flat, so bit of an odd guess there from him. But so we do have once again what looks like Sulawesi, but watch this be Maluku again. Yeah, I guess we just go like Gorontalo here, and we pray a little bit, especially with like these style of fences and the overwhelming amount of palms. Gorontalo makes a lot of sense. It was North Sulawesi there. But we are closer, so we do pick up 838 points. And we move in around 2.5x damage here. As we do get another Colombia. And yeah, not really too much thought about this one. This one looks more like a valley to me. It could be like Cali Valley here, or just this one outside of Bogota. So I think this is probably the best hedge. Yeah, it was this valley. I guess we were going more towards the mountains there, but yeah, we are a little bit closer there. So 38 damage worth as we move into round 8, triple damage. All right. What do we get here? What looks like a Mexico to me. I don't know where this would be, though. I gotta think about this one. I don't think it's Ecuador. So it should be Mexico here, but Do I go something like Chiapas? Or is it more like, I don't know, the pavement is throwing me off a little bit. I thought down here, like in this area, and I think it's okay to go for it, but yeah, if this ends up being like near Puerto Vallarta, then I'm actually screwed. We're gonna go for this. Okay, it was Chiapas. So my first thought was right. He goes Yucatan there. I definitely considered that as an option, but yeah, I thought the Tabasco hedge was better, especially for what I was thinking. So we'll take that, as we do get a Germany here. Quite flat, I would say. Probably pushing us a bit more northern. I would say somewhere out here between Hanover and Berlin. Could be NRW as well, but for some reason I'm getting a more of an east vibe here. We'll see if that's right, of course, but I could see something like out here. Okay, never mind. We do make a good region guess. As we do pick up 347 more points. Yeah, round 10, quad damage. I mean, we have some front plates. Not sure what that flag is there. That's a bit confusing. Collection of fronts and no fronts. I don't know, like this one doesn't have a front. Architecture struck me as like a bit more northern, I think. But I don't know. Where do I want to go here? I think something like here might work. Like these one-story houses, if they were brick, I would go further south, but because they're wood paneling, it's making me think it's a bit further north here. But it doesn't feel like New England. So maybe we go like Kansas or St. Louis here. We hedge here. Because I can see a Kansas here with maybe no fronts. I think that could make some sense. I don't know. Let's try this. Was Kansas actually? So maybe I should have committed there. Could we have won? Yeah, I could have won if I just clicked Kansas City there, but it's okay. Hopefully we don't get multi-merchanted here. We're playing pretty well. 4.5x damage, and this just looks like Surgut, I think. So we're probably just gonna put it near Surgut with the sand on both sides. Hopefully I'm not making a big oopsie here, but could be maybe more west of Surgut, actually, now that I look at it, but yeah, it was just there. It was a bit southwest of Surgut there, and our opponent is a little closer, so we do lose 212 worth. Now it's 5x damage, though. A little scary. We kind of want some small countries here, I would say. As we do get a Japan here. Not loving that. I can't really see the pole plate, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, how do I best hedge this one, though? Yeah, I mean, this is a bit tough, isn't it? I mean, if we lose on Japan here and our opponent region guesses it, I think I'm going to go like Gifu here because it could be horizontal plate, but I could be making things up here. Hopefully it's not Kyushu with this top, but you can get it in a couple of places, so. Okay. Well, I was worried about that, and that's 1,700 in the bag for our opponent, so. I don't know. Round 13, 5.5x damage. Can we close it out? We get a Thailand here. This is looking like quite east, and I think I'm going to commit to like out here area. It looks more Mekong than anything to me. So yeah, I think I'm going to commit. And yeah, it was on the Mekong actually, and that's going to be the game. Luckily, we out-region guess and we commit a bit more, and we get the win. So we pick up 19 rating for that one. That's quite big, and I will take that up to, where are we in the world now? We are currently 30th in the world, right behind my buddy Finbar. So let's try to get another game going. I assume we're going to get Northeast God once again, but I guess we'll see. All right, we get Fortis here. 1747. Don't love that because Fortis is quite a good player and seems too low rated for where I think he should be, at least. But yeah, we'll see. We do get what looks like a France here. Double blues. Looks Alpine in terms of architecture, so I'm just going to click somewhere in here. Close to Switzerland. I think it makes a lot of sense. And this bloke looks like he's on holiday, of course. So, yeah, it was near Switzerland border. But, yeah, better region guess from our opponent there. So, we lose a good chunk of points there. As we move into round 2, let's see what we got. We get a what I would think is a Mexico here. Yeah, I don't really see anything pushing me away from Mexico. Where do I want to go here? Probably somewhere just near CDMX, but I would think like Michoacan or like something like this, but we'll see. It was a bit more west there, so where are we? In Jalisco there, right on the south border. And we make a better region guess there, and we pick up some points. So round 3, we do get a Kazakhstan. And yeah, this is not one of my good countries. I will say, like, he's region guessed, or he's guessed quite fast. So he either knows it, or he just clicked, like, Astana here. Okay, he just clicked middle, yeah. I mean, valid. And yeah, 106 damage there. Round 4. We had the bar going out there. I mean, it looks like Indo to me as well. So, like, that would be a Noosa's bar with the thing connecting to the outside insulator. Yeah, I mean, it's not bang, right? I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, he went bang, which was understandable there, I think, because I considered it briefly for a second. It was Lombok there. It was quite dry for Lombok, but just had a Noosa's pole, so we'll take that. We do get a Thailand here. In terms of where, I have no idea what this is. I'm not getting like a particular vibe as I was from the last one, so I'm just gonna click like Fichit or like Pechabun here. Yeah, not getting a vibe here. Let's see where this one is. Okay, it was just Pechabun there. So we are a little bit closer, rather. 30 points. All right, double damage here. What do we got? I don't know. What is this looking like? I wish I could see copyright here. We might have to exit F11 to see copyright. 2019 copyright. Okay, that is quite interesting because I thought Baltics initially, but now what am I thinking? I don't know. I'm a bit confused. South Sweden maybe could work, like Helsingborg or Lund or Malmo, because I don't think it's France. Something about it feels weird. Okay, yeah. I mean, we're right on it there, and it was Lipan. So we'll take the win. I mean, that was good, like, problem solving, I think, because the architecture didn't look to me France. It looked a bit more northern with the wooden style plating. But yeah, it didn't look like Denmark, so I think southern Sweden made a lot of sense as we get Northeast God once again. Round 1 here, we do get a Norway. Beats me where this one really is. Looks like I don't know, it's really hard to tell in winter, actually. So, how far north do I go? We can just click, like, Mo i Rana here, or, like, a little bit north of Mo i Rana. Like, let's go near Narvik and see where that takes us. Could obviously be south. It's very hard for me to tell when it's winter and, we have nothing growing, but yeah, it was south. Okay, well, yeah, not sure really how to region guess that one. I think I'm just, like, bad at Norway, and I think that's been made clear throughout the series. But, all right, we move into what I think is a Thailand tier. It would be a shame if I get too rounded, but usually this single white line in the middle, and we're driving left. I don't know. I think we just go peninsula here. I think it could even be down near Songkhla or Patani, but, like, we'll just hedge it. Yeah, it was very close to Songkhla and Satun. So we are a little bit closer, but we only gained 126. If we had region guess there, could have got a bit more points, but that's okay. No multis, it's probably better. We're in a no front state here. It says something garage. Something Mington Garage. So, I mean, I don't even know if that's the city even. Wow, I don't really know how to region guess this one. I mean, we have no fronts, brick style buildings. I mean, I'm not seeing a hint of anything here. Remington, maybe? I don't know where that is, though. Why have a Remington? I mean, it's not Delaware. What am I looking at? Remington, maybe? I mean, I think we just hedge Tennessee and then we pray, right? We just hedge, like, where all the no front states that look like this could be. We just pray. Hope we're close. Okay, it was just Shreveport there. Yeah, I guess it did make sense. It was a bit of a southern vibe. He goes Kansas City, I think, which is a reasonable guess as well. We are a bit closer in Tennessee, I think, as we get what looks like a Mexico here. Maybe? My first thought here was, like, Sonora area. I don't know if I love that guess. I think we might just hedge Durango here, especially on no multis. It doesn't seem like it's down here to me. It seems a bit more dry and a bit more northern. And I think Durango is a reasonable guess. It could be up here near Nuevo Leon. Okay, it was Chihuahua, actually. So yeah, the Sonora guess would have fared me better. But I'm glad we hedged a bit more north there and a bit more south. So, I mean, I could live with that. We'll take it. As we do get a turkey here. Let's see. Where do I want to go? These turkeys where I have no architecture clues is very tough. I kind of just want to go near Ankara, but my only concern is it's, like, near Batman or something. Let's try this, and Hopefully it's not down here and our opponent doesn't region guess it. Because, like, it could be this area. But I guess we'll see. I think, yeah, it was near Batman. I mean, that was my other guess. And he kind of just goes, like, middle there. We're going to have to do some multi-merchanting here to get out of this dire situation, of course. Round 6, double damage. We do get what I think is a Netherlands here, so I'm not even going to think about it. We're just going to slam that one in. And yeah, we are a little bit closer. It's north there, and we end up clicking middle just a little better. And 2.5x damage. I mean, we kind of, like, that round's good for ramping up multis, I will say. As we get what looks like Tamil Nadu. Yeah, it's quite hilly. I guess we just click near Salem then, something like that. We do have a lot of these coconut palms, so it would hopefully be south and not here. But the pole paint is definitely telling me Tien or Karnataka. Is that going to be enough? Unfortunately, it is for our opponent. Yeah, I guess it was Karnataka pole paint. But yeah, we do pick up another win there. 17 rating. We do some multi-merchanting. Unfortunately, the India ends up doing our opponent in. We're up to 1769 now. Yeah, let's see if we can keep the momentum going. Probably going to be the last game of the video here. All right, we do get someone with a Chinese name here. I'm not sure who this player is. I feel like I've played them before, but my memory is not great, so I'm not too sure. I don't know. I was going to exit. I mean, it looks like it's on a plate, no? I don't, like, what is that whole plate there? Hard to see. I mean, I'm going to stray a bit further north, but yeah, okay, it was there. I mean, the transform was on a plate, so it does make sense that it was there, but it wasn't a horizontal plate, so I was a little confused. Yeah, it could have just been Kanto as well, but all right, I can live with that. Looks like France here, I would say, with this style of road, like very speckled, driving on the right. We're just gonna click near Dijon. I think slightly red road kind of makes sense. It could just be really anywhere in the country, but we're gonna try out for a region guess here, and we'll see how close we are. It was near Dijon, and we end up making a better region guess. That's another 1,000 points, kind of big. Love getting the points on no multis, of course, round 3. Let's see what we get on. We do get a Norway here. And yeah, I would reckon this is probably just more south, and we're out on a fjord somewhere, so I'm just going to click, like, out here. And let's see how good this region guess is. It could be near, like, Mo i Rana or something, but yeah, we were a bit closer there. Looks like Stalheim. And we pick up 149, so moving into round 4 here. We have a good lead, but anything can happen. Multi-merchants can happen. Very red road here. I don't know. My initial thought was, like, out here, but it could just be Limpopo here. I think this is a good enough hedge, so okay, it was just Limpopo there. So a bit of a silly guess for me, kind of throwing away some points there, but 562. Round 5. We move into multis now. And this is a little scary, because losing this could lose me like 30 rating, I will say. All right, what is this one now? I mean, it's either Sweden or Estonia here. I would say Estonia more, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's a bit shorter than the... Oh, never mind. I am so wrong. Near Pitia there. 144 damage for our opponent there in the bag. Thankfully, they did not region guess that one. Did you get a France here? D45. Is that near Green Triangle? Yeah, it definitely looks West Coast. Yeah, I don't think we're finding this one, if I'm being honest. I think I'm just going to click Green Triangle. And let's see how good this one is. Okay, they found it. Maybe? Or they just clicked in Green Triangle, I guess. Yep, fair enough. Round 7, 2.5x damage. We do get a BR here. No phone code on that. I would say this is a round pull. I would say something like this area kind of works. Like Sao Paulo or Minas or Rio. I don't really see it being pushed too much further than that. So I think I'm going to go for this. Let me think about this, though. Because it could be further south as well, but yeah, probably not. I think this is a fine hedge. It was a bit further south in Santa Catarina, actually, near was in Concordia there. I mean, the hedge pays off a little bit, but we could have easily won the game there if I wasn't being a silly goose. That's fine, though. No worries, triple damage. Not the country that I really wanted to see, because I am hilariously bad at this country, and we don't have any pull tops. So, me guessing off of architecture is not necessarily the greatest thing, I will say. Wow. How do we best hedge this one? I mean, I guess you go here to hedge for Kalimantan and Sumatra. I don't think it's Sula based off of the architecture, but we do have a lot of like palm trees here. All right, well, this might be a loss, but we're gonna go for this hedge. Okay, it was West Kalimantan there, and that's gonna be enough. I feel bad for that hedge, but it ended up working at the end of the day, so I mean, we'll take it. 6 rating for that one. Not really worth it for the heart attack that it gave me, but that's okay. As we're up to 1775, where does that put us in the world? We are currently 25th, so ranking top 25 here for, I believe, the first time in a while. So we'll take it, and that puts us 4th in the US as well. Buntnader, of course, is not an American, but, you know, to each their own there. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.